Welcome back to Details, where we get vulnerable. We talk about them feelings and things. Today we are talking about my healing again, but it's all healing, baby, every time we do this thing here. But first, DJ, hit that beat. All right. Today, I can't say it's special. They're all special. But this is a details that goes into a rant that comes back into a tale. Okay? D rants is where, me, D, rants. But the tale I want to tell you today is something that is really close to my heart. Because if you have spent a significant amount of time with me, or you have had some in-depth, passionate conversations with me, you may recognize or remember that I love the world. Okay? I have a great deal of affection for everyone. And I understand not everyone feels the same about me, and it's okay because regardless of what energy is coming back towards me, going out, there's always that love, baby. It's always that love. And because of that love that I regularly show, I find myself in situations where people would like to take advantage or manipulate my love. People make the attempt to, successfully. No, I would say attempt because for me it's not that. So people make the attempt to scam me or to take things from me, tell me stories, say, hey, can you give me a thing? I'm just trying to get something. And because I love the world the way that I do, and I have so much passion for the people in this thing that we're living in, I want to give. I want to be able to give. I want to have as much as I can get available so that those who don't know how to get it, who can't get it, who have not got it, can get it. Because that's just who, that's a matter of my nature. That's who I am. That's who I've been. I don't like to see people getting picked on, put down, or treated unfavorably. And again, because of that, there's a sector of people who feel that they're getting over on me or they're benefiting beyond, for whatever reason too. I haven't sat down and had conversations with people who've gone those lengths to attempt to manipulate me. I have not gotten into their mindset or delve into who they are or why they chose to treat me this way. But one of the things that I really just want is that, well, if you're going to treat me this way, treat everybody that way. Or if you're going to treat me this way, just do it equally around that, spread it out. Because I spent a lot of time, in my previous videos, I spoke of growing up in Southern California. And I spent a lot of time being gaslighted because people were treating me a certain way because of how dark my skin is and telling me that that was not true. And as a result of them telling me it was not true, I believe badly of myself. Now, there are people that know me that think or that express to me of how, great of a person I may be. Or man, you're different than other people. And I can hear that. But because there have been so many people who have told me that I was being treated badly, not because of the color of my skin, but because the content of my character, maybe, I don't know, I have been infused with this idea that I am not a very good person and I do not deserve any kind of anything, right? It's just one of those things that brings a high level of annoyance when it comes to being a person who has a lot of love, because it's really challenging for me to express as much love as I have when I'm not expressing that to myself. Oh, yeah. We're getting to the lesson a little early today. Okay. So, when it comes to being love and receiving love, you have to see love and be love. Something around those lines. But when it comes to you putting love out into the world, that love will always go through a certain type of lens that kind of fogs up things if you're not giving that full love to yourself. If you are not being true to yourself. One thing I try to convey to people to let them know, like, yeah, I will do whatever I can do to make the next person's life or existence a little easier to my convenience. You see that? That's key right there. To my convenience. Now, I don't want you to believe I'm going all the way out of my way and just doing things for people all the time. That's not the case, okay? But whenever there's the opportunity for me to put down the toilet seat or wipe off a sink, something simple to where it's like, well, another person can come in here in this location, this place, this next person is going to see this thing, is going to have just a little more. I don't have to see the person. I don't have to know the person, okay? I don't have to know that they're going to think this at all. But they're going to have an opportunity to be like, hey, this place is not as bad as I thought it would be. Someone made this a little easier for me, okay? They left a quarter in the cart at Aldi's. I don't know, something of those nature. It's always something. Always something. There's always going to be something. So with that, one of the things of the idea of when there is a connection, or they call a hookup from other people, people who I trust, people who I care for, I would never ask because I love the world. I mean, because if I already know you, you know that I love you. I would never ask for a handout or for a discount on the things, the service that you are offering, because of the fact that I want to put as much energy, which is money is energy, right? Currency. I want to put as much currency that I have into people that I care about, or people who are connected to the people I care about. So I don't want a discount. I want to pay you your full price, and depending on how well the job is, I want to give you even extra because of the fact that I love you and I want you to win. Because when you win, I win, we win. When you win, I win, we win together. That could be a song. We're going to work on that. Whole nother topic. But anyway, so that's the love I have, okay? I don't want anything extra. What I want you to do is to do your job. If I'm going to pay you to do a thing, do the thing I'm paying you to do. And this is part of how I get manipulated. Another part of being manipulated sometimes, right? For some reason, people see me and they're like, oh, I don't know what they think. I think maybe they think I can get over on this guy. And sure, my niceness is a weakness because I love people, okay? I love a lot of people. I love the world. And yes, my kindness is a weakness because if you are going to take advantage, I'm easy to take advantage of because of the fact is I want to take you at your face value. I want to believe that you are who you say you are because I have spent so much time in my life thinking about the people who don't believe I am who I say I am, in spite of the fact that, well, I've lived this life. And I don't know why I would seem so untrustworthy. Let's back to that gaslighting, right? Like, you haven't lived that. You've never seen a person be shot. You've never had a gun put to your head. You've never seen syringes on the playground. You've never seen a person OD. You've never been to a jail to visit family. You've never ... Yet, I've lived this life, And I've overcome many things. And now I'm just trying to overcome you. Because, or me, I guess. Because it's a reflection of me, right? I'm scamming myself by allowing people in my life who are not giving back, who are just taking. Or allowing people in my life who have this idea of, yeah, I'm going to do a little less of the job that I was going to do because it's this guy. And again, I'm okay. I mean, you're still a shitty person, but you know, if you happen to do it to other people who look like you, maybe another pale-faced person, maybe you know what I'm saying, brown, more lighter brown than me person, you know, if you're doing it to other people who have other shades of complexion, even ones that share your shade of complexion, you know, it's all good. You know, you're just a shitty person. But if you're just doing it to me because you're looking at me, and hey, what can I say? I've been a target for a lot of my life at this point. Okay, I was a target when I was surrounded by melanated people because I spoke a little different. Even though we grew up in the same damn neighborhood, I just talk a little different. Okay, I was a target when I was surrounded by Mexicans and Filipinos and pale-faced people. Like I stood out. I looked different, and now I look different intentionally because what else I got at this point? I'm a fucking superstar. I'm about to cuss on this thing, but do it anyway. Fucking rock star. And yeah, I'm here to say that. And that I love you. And if you want to keep scamming me, that's cool. You can try to come get some things. I'm okay with that. All right. You may get a no, because I'm really good at that game. Because if you're not in my best interest, I can't help you. And that doesn't stop me from loving you. It just stops you from depleting me. Well, that's the end of my tale of the day. And we'll get back to it. Loving travels to you. But before we go, DJ that beat! Mm, 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 mm.